All right, Townshippers. It's been 3 months almost. A couple of days still to go since the big economy update. So, how are you going? All right. Let's have a look at some of my results. I think big measure obviously is the T-cash situation. So 3 months ago, I was roughly at 263,000 T-cash. Pay no attention to the coins. At the high levels, coins are irrelevant. T-cash is obviously very important. So let's have a look where I am now. And as you notice, I'm about 176, let's call it 175,000 ahead in 3 months. Let's send this guy off while I'm talking. Let me take a minute. So that's a gain of about, what does it work out to be? About 60,000 T-cash per month. So very shortly, I will basically double what I started off 3 months ago in T-cash. Works out to be about 13,000 per week. And you may say, okay, well, you have a big advantage. You're at 271 level. You've got a big barn, which I do. You have a big market, which I do. But all that really does is help me to fill orders for people when they ask. So when I'm log in and I send trains, I scroll down to see if anyone needs help, which no one needs right now. And I would estimate that from this, I will get between 2 to 3,000 cash in the House of Luck per week. So when it's about a 25% chance of getting some sort of a town cash when you're playing House of Luck. So let's call it 3,000 per week, which is generous. I'll probably get a little bit less than that. So that means that in any case, I've gained 10,000 town cash per week just by playing. Obviously, we get now town cash from beating levels. We get town cash from winning the jungle quest in the last several weeks, month it's been going on. It's a great event. You get a little dribble of cash from Frozen Fortune and different sort of events like mass duties, which I always complete. You get things in regattas. If you finish top three, right? I think there's cash we gotten that few times. But generally, I guess my town cash must come from cards and probably beating levels and all the other things. To be honest, I don't know where it comes from in detail, but I do know that 80,000 came from cards. I completed 6 collections, close to completing 7th. Well, close, I need 10 gold cards, so it'll take another week or so. I complete card collection about once every fortnight, so once every 14 days approximately. But this also includes, my result also includes one pirate treasure. Here it is. So that's the pirate treasure I played. I lost 20,000 T-cash on that. But more importantly, also notice the tools. Let's call it 30 tools are gained in there, because the story of the tools, I think, is what's emerging to be the most important in the new economy. You need to really look after your tools. So let's say I gained 30 there. And let's have a look at actually how many tools I had 3 months ago. So here we are. well above 200, obviously. Definitely, as we will look a little next in the next screenshot, these have gone down lots. Um, they're now below 200 from memory. So that was before, and let's have a look what it is now. So that's from yesterday's match 3. So yeah, plus including 30 from Pirate Treasure. So these are slowly dwindling down, and I haven't figured out just as yet how to properly um, kind of keep them at a steady place. I mean, they're not like plummeting, but I would like to have around 200 of each moving forward. So town match 3 tools are super important. Uh, they're great because most times we can get them in the regatta shop. I will definitely be getting them. Then I will also get the disco ball, and then I will get the upgrades to the barn. They're also very handy. It's actually a good price for them tools. The other place you of course get tools is also within regatta. There's couple, for example, not there, but as you go along, so you get a fan, and I think you get one when you reach the last stage. Let me just quickly do that. Yeah, we get a couple of drills, all very nice. If we were to finish top 3, you get, well, you get just one jackhammer, no big deal. Um, the pack of cards is a big deal, but that's another story. The other place you get them, of course, is in completing the cards. I mean, I've already completed a lot of the sub selections, but for example, you get fan here, you get drill, then there is a little bit more up there. There's another jackhammer there, another fan. So that's another great place to get tools. And of course, you could do it by doing the pirate treasure, which is, I think, is where I'm going to start spending my town cash. Because what kind of scares me about town cash is, for example, clicking here and I want to see how much to increase my barn. And like, if I now click this buy button, 177,000 is gone. No questions asked. No, are you sure? It'll just disappear, and I would be furious with myself. So I need to figure out where to spend the town cash. It's pretty clear that there's no troubles earning it. I'm playing 45 match 3 levels per day. As we can see, I've moved up to 21,500, and I was like at 17,500. So that's 4,000 in 3 months. I play 45 match 3 levels per day, which seems like a lot. Sometimes it is a lot, sometimes it's not. Yesterday, for example, I played only 30 because the new weekly started. So if your town cash is going down, maybe you are playing too much, or I don't know, or maybe not enough. It's hard to tell. But yeah, boosters. Let's have a look at my boosters just out of curiosity. So now we have close to 800 of these boosters. And what was it before? Right, so this was the boosters before, so they've picked up quite dramatically. Now boosters are a bit tricky because sometimes if you use the boosters on the levels, they kind of crowd the start and they work against you. You have to explode them all, and so it's a bit of a catch-22 situation with the boosters. That's why the match 3 tools are a lot more important. All right, let's return to my current one. So that's been a good gain. I mean, I've actually crossed over 500, and lately I have started to use a lot more boosters, even on lower stages, easy stages, just to see how that works. Obviously, you need to have the Super Rainbow ball, and you need the chef's gifts. If you're playing without these things, if you're still using lives, I'm sorry, you playing Township all wrong. That's just how it is. So where I think I've mentioned, I only spend town cash on extra moves, so 900 or the 2000. I haven't spent any town cash anywhere else except the pirate attempt, 20,000. So really, um, the new economy, the big economy, whatever it's called, is absolute great thing if you play incorrectly. By the way, don't worry about my population dropping. If you've noticed that, that's just because I deleted buildings to have more greenery, roads, and sea. Uh, I can rebuild them in 2 days if I need to. Um, so that's I think all I can think of in the 3 months economy update. I probably won't do any more updates. But if you're playing Township correctly, the economy update is absolutely great. It's superb. See you next time.